about the cricket things happening worldwide. We know that we are in the middle of IPL now, season 12, and we have seen some close matches, but there is a controversy already in betting case where former Ranji player from Baroda is involved and arrested. Yesterday, in a development where International Cricket Council's anti-corruption unit, they had a meeting and they are now going to have tie-up with Interpol. Interpol got 194 branches in 194 countries. With cricket emerging as a big brand and a money spinner worldwide, and with cricket to be developed across the world in about more than 50 countries, they want to arrest corruption in cricket. With big events like IPL and World Cup coming around with a lot of money, criminals are on the prowl. So it is up to ICC and the ACU to control the corrupt criminals so that they cannot be in touch with the players or the umpires or the statisticians or whatever it is. They become very easily lured at airports, transport, at the practice sessions or at the media houses or in the hotel room lounges. They can be approachable. And they have their own ways. They are inventing ways to be in touch with these criminals. In order to prevent that and arrest this corruption in cricket, ICC has taken a very smart move. That is, anti-corruption unit of ICC will be working in tandem with Interpol. How it works, whether the cricketers, the current cricketers will accept that, they will be given over to Interpol, will there be a resistance for that one, everything we will discuss. This is the first subject, and the second subject what we are doing is, with World Cup squad to be announced on 23rd, that is about 19 days hence, Kapil Dev, Bini and Krishnamacharya Srikanth and Kirmani, they had a meeting launched by Britannia Group, where Kapil said why you should have a fixed number 4 in this modern cricket. Anybody, everybody can bat at every place. So don't put pressure for number 4. Whoever comes into that position will be under pressure to perform. Several names are being considered, but it's up to the selection committee to finalize. But he said, as Kapil Dev, I am in a fixed position that don't give a fixed batting order. You can have a openers, otherwise batting order can be a floaters. We discuss about these two things besides, of course, today's IPL match in Delhi where Delhi takes on Hyderabad Sunrisers. We discuss about these 3 points, and to discuss we have 2 Ranji players from Hyderabad, Mr. Ganesh and also Mr. Mohan. Welcome to studios.
Good morning.
And to begin with you, Mr. Ganesh, Anti-Corruption Unit, a wing of International Cricket Council.
Yeah.
They had a meeting yesterday and they want to work because the match fixers, the spot fixers, the underperformers are there. They want to arrest that in order to retain the brand of cricket. They are actually joining hands with Interpol. And Interpol got their own sports management wing also. International police. Interpol means international police, where normally criminals like offenders and all those things who runs away from the country like Nirav Modi, like Chosky or Vijay Mallya, they are being given a red alert notice and also into Interpol. So anybody who does a mistake, either it's a player or it is an offender, a criminal who involves in match fixing, spot fixing, they're running away from the country, they can be caught through Interpol. So 194 countries, they have their own wings, and all cricket playing nations are giving permissions for Interpol to arrest them straight when it is. How do you accept this one?
Yes, Venkat, this is a very good question you raised to me here. Now is Interpol, which you are telling, and ICC, International Cricket Council also you are talking, and this is a very important subject because cricket is worldwide is getting over. An entire almost 50 countries already playing cricket. That's what you got the picture to you, and worldwide the cricket is becoming earlier used to have only in India that cricket is being a second religion of India, but when it comes to world now everybody is following it. Everybody knows who is Sachin Tendulkar, who is Dhoni and XYZ in all over world, and cricket is going to spread in the, as we had a last time meeting also, we are going to go with a colorful ball, colorful this thing, empires, so many things you are discussing about that. That is, it is becoming wider and wider now, and everybody in the world they are following about cricket, and cricket has become very used. And Interpol, which you are talking, definitely it has to come forward, like coming back to the match fixing which you are telling. Match fixing can be controlled by doing this, and everybody will be caution about this, so that in future, because cricket, not only BCCI, when you see about Indian Cricket Board, BCCI is the richest country in the world as for the cricket money matter concerned. When everything getting money with the whatever the work they are paying, whatever the game they are playing, they are getting the name, fame, everywhere they are getting through our cricket board only. International cricket and international people are coming to India and playing cricket is only because we got a huge money in it, and that is a great chapter. And at the same time, we are getting a name also. India is getting very wider. That is what I feel. And Interpol, which you are telling, it has to come, and it should be caution to that. Match fixing is already, it's a crime. So when you make it a match fixing as a legal, when it comes to legal, then you can do like, football and all. There is a rugby games. These games and all, they got a legal match fixing. But now when it comes to Interpol, definitely this has to be there to control our cricketing things. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, Mr. Mohan. I think that Mr. Ganesh mistook for betting to match fixing. Betting is legalized in some countries.
Some country, yes.
Not match fixing. Match fixing should not be there. It's okay. Now, you also played cricket. How do you feel that you will be under scanner of Interpol along with the criminals? Will you accept that?
See, the most important thing for a cricketer, or let it be any player, the code of conduct. So, suppose one team gets selected, you have to keep the name of that team. You have to be disciplined. You should not talk to the outsiders. Why? Because you might hint some information to the outsiders. There are certain rules where the players are governed. Suppose if betting is taken place, why betting is taken place? Because some people, they misuse the power and they get linked with some of the officials or administrators of the team, and they get some information. And that's the reason the betting goes in a long way, and people try to make easy money. The most important thing is that a player is selected for the team, he should be more disciplined, he should play for the team which is selected and also perform well. And don't underrate your performance, because there are some players, they don't play well because of some message they get. So all this has to be controlled, and Interpol coming into the picture is very good. Why? Because if they are caught in the Interpol, and their life will be banned forever. Say, what will happen for the earning? The players will not be able to earn, and they'll get a bad name, not only for the team but also for the country.
Yeah, one small point I need to add, because I was in charge in the Opal Stadium as a cricket coach. They made me in charge in the Opal Stadium. One small issue about the discussion, it has come to Interpol discussion. That's what I want to tell. When I make all the young children who are aspiring to play for country, like under 13 boys and all, will be there in the outside the bound line. I'll keep them, telling them that one day you should play for country. One small thing as thing was discussed with you is Chris Gayle got 13 sixes in Bangalore when he played IPL match. There suddenly he came to Hyderabad to play against Hyderabad team, where Hanuman Vihari, who is presently
don't take names. Don't take names.
Okay,
you go with the subject. Don't take names.
So that boy got a wicket of Chris Gayle. Immediately he was so happy to come to me that, sir, you told me that one day I'll play for country. When he came to me and I was doing duty, then I said that I should not involve in that. Then immediately I ran off from there. Immediately the match is over. The moment match is over, then I called Vihari, congratulations for getting this victory and man of the match. Because Vihari, you are not aware of it, that I am doing a duty. As a coach, I can always meet you after the match is over. And that is what I just want to give an example for that. And he is playing for country today.
Yeah, Mr. Mohan, please don't take names, because that comes under scanner tomorrow. Honestly, we should not disturb the player.
Yeah.
Mr. Mohan, no.
One coaching thing we are told.
No. Mr. Mohan. Even today also, Dhoni, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, they are not accepting WADA, that is World Anti-Doping Agency. That says that wherever you are, in whichever part of the world, you should inform the WADA people. Again, this is like ACU, Anti-Corruption Unit. World Anti-Doping Agency is also part of ICC.
Yes.
So they should say that if they are going to Singapore on private visit, but still they should intimate them. And these WADA people can send a doctor to that player and take blood sample wherever he is. And Sachin Tendulkar, they all refuse to give their presence wherever they are available because of security reasons. They are still resisting. India will resist certain things like this. Do you think that the players handing over to Interpol, I mean they are coming under Interpol, do you think that players will be happy?
See, actually, WADA, the anti-doping is saying it should be done in India mostly.
No. That is applicable. No, Mr. Mohan, sir. That is applicable. That is ICC one. That is applicable to all cricket playing nations.
Yes.
So whichever is the player, wherever he goes and whatever is the trip, He should inform the WADA officials that I am going to America on a private visit. Then what they say is they may send a doctor, yes, we are sending there, and for that is for anti-doping. They will collect the blood sample. Now tell me.
Yeah, it has happened like that. Why? Because I'll tell you, we were doing in one show in the channel about the same thing. Wherever he is going, he has to inform the BCCI and also the WADA team that they are going for a visit for so many days. So what happens is that there are so many players who have been not tested as anti-doping, and I'm sure anti-doping will definitely play a very big part on the players, and it is very good. Why? Because the game will be played in a very fair way, and I'm sure the anti-doping and WADA has to be introduced wherever they go. They have to inform the anti-doping people or the BCCI, because how many days you are going to stay and when are you going to come back. There are so many people, you see, they are so active in their ground, they never feel tired. So something they might have taken, there is some such thing. You see with the foreign players, they have been tested. So like Indian players also be asked to be tested to play a fair game. That's it.
Ganesh, what this indicates, we discussed yesterday about the evolving of cricket, test cricket now. With the two players can be out for one ball, commentators inside the boundary line, so many things we discussed. And today, anti-corruption unit of ICC will be joining hands with Interpol. So ICC is now coming up to promote the game in a big way. They want to actually compete with football. Football is being played about 100 countries. So they want to come because there is a lot of money in cricket. How do you rate this? Quickly tell me, we go to another subject.
Yeah, very quickly I'll just put it, because what Mohan sir told is very in depth. He told, and even you are coming out with good points here. Definitely it has to go in the worldwide, and anti-doping thing. And because I was a fielding coach for Ranji Trophy, that time we had did all the players has to go. They should not take any tablets before the match. They have to be the urine test only. They'll start with that.
No.
And these things
it's okay. I am saying about how the game is going to evolve. Leave about Ranji Trophy.
No,
it's all waste games.
It will definitely develop, because now cricket and shorter version of the game they are playing, full world is watching for that. That is 2020 or one-day matches they are watching regularly. In that, that even the fitness level is going. The moment that things are getting faster and faster, and the energy is getting to the players. When it comes to the energy for the players, definitely they will have a doubt that they did something wrong. So, but that is reason only this has to be there, so that everything is gentleman game. We have to be very careful when we are taking these things, and we should be controlled, and whatever diet you are doing, that's more than enough to play this game. It's not a like rugby or football or faster games. This is only a cricket game. We got a lot of cushion to relax and concentrate. More of that mind game it is. It has to concentrate and play the game. Then result will come based on the performance, whoever played well.
Yeah, Mr. Mohan, we come to another subject now. We leave ICC and the ACU for some time apart. We take up what Kapil Dev said other day. Kapil Dev, Rojabeni, Kimani and Shrikant, openers, they're all part of 1983 winning team of World Cup. Where Kapil, see, this program is hosted by Britannia Biscuits Group. Kapil said, why this talk last 1 year that India is looking for number 4? He says, in modern cricket, there is no number 4, number 5. There should be all floaters. But for openers, all others should be floaters. There is no number 4, 5, everything. If you are thinking about, yes, ultimately we spotted one number 4, then there will be too much of pressure on him to perform. Is it good? Suppose you bring a youngster there at number 4, like Rishabh Pant or somebody, Prithvi Shah, that keeps a lot of pressure on him to perform. Ultimately, a good prospect in the longer run may be burst by like a bubble in the earlier stage itself. And that is one what Kapil Dev said. And he said some of names are there like Ambati Rayudu, Vijay Shankar and Rishabh Pant, Sanju Samson. They are all being discussed now. And unlessly they are under pressure here in IPL now. Ambati Rayudu is not doing, Dinesh Karthik is not doing. They are not performing because they are under pressure unless you score here. But for that one innings of Rishabh, he is also struggling now. And he is playing today for Delhi. So this type of pressure on youngsters, on contenders for one spot, is it good? That's what Kapil did.
It's what Kapil Dev and the senior members of winning team they have said is very right. Why? Because don't put pressure. especially in one-day type of tournament. A number 8 or number 9 can also promoted as per the overs available to number 4 also. So there is no fixed batting. This
Correct. What you said, when Kapil was leading, there was a concept called pinch hitter. He used to be promoted at number 3, and spinners are bowling, get some runs very quickly.
Yes,
now, right from opener, they are all pinch hitters only. There is no straight batsman now.
That's
tell me.
You're right. Why? Because that's one of the reasons that the Kapil Dev captaincy has clicked in a very big way in England and winning the World Cup. He never put the pressure on the players. Never put the pressure on the players, but you make them responsible that you have to perform well wherever you go. Suppose there sometimes what will happen, according to the wicket, the opener might not be suitable to that spot. They'll change him. They'll make another hitter to go there and hit the ball and get some quick run. Then the opener will go again in some other order. So not a fixed number 4 should not be a talkable thing. You should try to leave it off to the captain according to situation. Definitely they'll find a place, and whoever comes there try to perform. And only in one match he might play number 4, but in the other match he will not play number 4 according to the performance. Some other player will play. So don't make it a fix and put pressure on the players so that they'll not perform well in the IPL matches and all. Wherever they play, it should not be on their head that the number 4 spot is for me only. It is for others also. Whoever plays well, he will be playing in that spot. And that way I feel like that.
Yeah, Ganesh. No, don't add anything. I'll ask you something. You tell something besides what I said. Let me tell you.
Besides.
Now, besides. Because if we are parking on same subject, we cannot discuss other problems. What I am saying is, if Ambat Rayudu is a prospect for number 4, why at all is opening for IPL now? We have fixed openers. If Dinesh Karthik is a prospect for IPL, why is opening? So why these guys are coming as openers? If they get some runs, they want to make a backdoor entry to the team. That is one. And secondly, what Kapil Dev said is, England conditions early June, there will be too much of wing will be there, and the swing will be there.
Ball will move.
There are chances of a collapse.
Definitely.
There are chances of collapse. Now, all you are giving names of Rishabh Pants and Vijay Shankars and Hardik Pandyas. Tell me, suppose we are 10 for 2, 10 for 3, who is there to stretch the team to 50 overs? Are you not looking at that player? He said like Ajinkya Rahane or Hanuma Vihari. Why they are not under scanner?
Yeah, definitely. What Kapil Dev said, I think not only Kapil Dev, that Kirmani, Roger Binney and Krishnamurthy Srikanth. Actually, we should not compare the World Cup match to today's generation, because that time when World Cup match, when we won against England, when we won the final against West Indies in England, that time we had 7 all-rounders. Roger Binney, Madan Lal, Kirman, many all-rounders were there in the team, like Mohinder Ramanath, and all the all-rounders were there, and suddenly victory has come because everybody was enjoying the 50 overs game, and that cannot be compared today, because today we are playing all the format of the game, like 2020, Test match, one day, all the games apart from the Ranji Trophy, and a lot of cricketers there now. There is no time to think about it. When you are talking about number 4, and 100% I feel that is 2020, we need to get it as 7 or 8 runs per over, then PowerPoint play is there. All these are available there for the 2020. When it comes to 50 overs, 4 runs per over is much easier to get it. And when you are telling about the moving condition early of the England, which you are talking about the movement, definitely the ball will move, and as you rightly said, you should not put pressure on the youngsters. They are very difficult to perform when they go there. Comparing these matches, this is IPL matches, that is something like a festival match, and now we are going to completely World Cup, which we are going to play 50 overs game. So in that way, definitely we need to have experienced batsmen who is available with the team, and selection committee, they are doing this work from last 40 days or 50 days. So definitely we should not put pressure, and we have to go forward, and experienced players have to come in between and get it.
Mr. Mohan, what Kapil Dev said is, India is having world's best all-rounder in its team. Can you name him? Quickly, no discussion, give that name. India is now having the best all-rounder in the world. Can you name his name?
Indian
Indian team. World's best all-rounder is in Indian team. Tell me.
I think Jadhav will be the best.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, why? Because why Kapil Dev particularly told about Mahendra Singh Dhoni as an all-rounder? Why? Because he is doing a wicket keeping very well.
You are right, Ganesh. That's what Kapil said. That Dhoni is the best world all-rounder. He is not just a wicket keeper.
He is also a good captain.
He is a good captain. He is a good batsman. He is a good wicket keeper. He is the best all-rounder in the world. Please don't call bowlers and batsmen as all-rounders.
Exactly.
Call wicket keepers also all-rounders.
So motivate them. He is guiding Virat Kohli also in the field.
Suggestion.
Yeah. Now leave that and let's come to today's match. Delhi and Hyderabad team. Delhi and Hyderabad team. And Delhi is really spending a lot of time inventing ways to come into trouble when they are in comfortable position and how to lose the match from winning positions. Normally what they do is they snatch a victory from the defeat, but Delhi people from comfortable position like KKR, they played a super over. Yesterday against Punjab, they needed only 8 runs with 7 wickets, they lost the match. So they are inventing ways, the strategies are changing, the think tank is working, the R&D is very, very active, but all in the negative direction. Tell me.
See, it all depends upon the responsibility of the players who are playing. See, when there's a less number of runs you need, you have to play very safely and don't go for wrong shots or rash shots. Try to plan the innings and win it very comfortably. And moreover, losing 7 wickets with 25 runs, that's not a good batting performance by Delhi. And also they are changing some players, batting order or even the other bowlers and all. That is not a good sign, because why I feel is that if you have some bowlers, you have confidence, then that bowler should be able to also score some runs in the last overs of the match, because sometimes you need some 6-7 runs also. The bowler should be able to get those runs. So that type of batting order also they should perform.
Since they don't have a regular middle order number 4, number 5 who can spend some time, don't you think that Vihari should open with Prithvi Shah? Prithvi Shah anyhow is an attacking batsman and one down is Rishabh Pant. Bring down Shikhar Dhawan only to give that balance to the team, because they should see that they should play 20 overs. They should not be all out. They don't have a player. Vihari is under pressure. This is pressure because of World Cup number 4 slot. Exactly. So let Vihari open and ask Shikhar to come down. He'll be very happy to come for the sake of the team. What do you say about this change?
Hey, that's correct, Venkat. But what I feel is when we compare to Delhi team, definitely Vihari can take, because he has been open for the short over the game 2020. He has opened the innings. That you can do it, no problem. But I think we have planned for this Prithvi Shah and Shreyas Iyer. Actually, problem is where is happening. Shreyas Iyer was getting from last couple of months that continuously he was getting runs. But this particular, as a captain, he might have got a lot of pressure on it. He is not performing very well, and as you said that they are all getting a problem for the number 4 position. That is why they are playing what you said, Venkat. Rightly, it is happening also. Even that Rishabh Pant was doing very well in the earlier matches, and now he is also under tremendous pressure. And when it comes to Vihari, yes, if you give an opportunity, he will definitely prove. I got full confidence.
One last question to you. Hardik Pandya, after injuries and all those things, 9th ombudsman asked him to come along with Rahul to appear to give a show cause notice for the Coffee with Karan program. Will that be on his mind? But the way he played yesterday, 8 balls, 25, and the sixes, the flick 6 is something which reminded me of Vivian Richards.
Exactly.
Tell me very quickly.
He played a super knock, but that will be on his mind because they have called me for some inquiry, and I'll show and I'll try to prove. And that was a wonderful knock it was.
Who is going to win today's match? And one person, you tell me.
Delhi.
Delhi, and one person.
Shreyas Gopal.
Shreyas Gopal is in KKR.
I think Shikhar Dhawan.
Shikhar Dhawan. Yeah. You tell me, who is going to?
Sunrisers will definitely win the match, and again I'll go back to Warner because he's doing wonderful job.
Do you expect again 100 runs partnership, 4th time for Bairstow and Warner?
No, it may not be 150 runs partnership because Delhi wicket is not like Hyderabad wicket. Definitely ball will keep low, and anything above 180, 200 runs is a very big total, and Warner I think he can get back some good performance alone for the team.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining me in this particular show. So both of them are having different opinions. Mr. Mohan says that Delhi is the favourite with Shikhar Dhawan taking the flag, and of course our own Ganesh says that it is Warner who is going to take Warner through, Sunrise is through to the podium. Let us see what happens. 8 o'clock we have a match in the night. It's a good match. Former Hyderabad player Shikhar Dhawan is playing for Delhi. So they're all friends. Let us see and enjoy. With this is Venkat signing off.